Good evening, everyone. Today I want to talk to you about how what you can eat can affect your hormone balance. For those of you who have been following my posts and my videos for a while, you've probably heard me mention several times that food is a really powerful medicine. Well, there are definitely situations that call for more intervention than just that. Food is a really important part of the foundation of good health. So the same is true when eating to maintain hormone balance or to help improve hormone balance, regardless of what stage of life women are in. So hormone imbalances can contribute to PMS, to irregular cycles, infertility, as well as menopausal symptoms. So today I'm going to talk about my top tips for eating to help keep hormones balanced. Please feel free to share this video with anyone who you think can benefit from this information. So thanks so much for watching me this evening. For those of you who are watching the replay, my name is Dr. Jennifer Hessler. I am a naturopathic doctor and a mom of very scarily soon a fourth child. And I'm very passionate about helping women to more easily incorporate healthy eating, regular exercise, and stress management into their regular lives so that they're able to look and feel their best and do everything that they would like to do. So like I said, today I'm going to talk about how food can affect hormonal balance. For women, our hormones fluctuate throughout our cycle. Day 1 of the cycle is the first day of your period. So it's a time when generally our hormones are at their lowest. During that time, we want to be focusing on anti-inflammatory foods like pineapple and turmeric to help manage cramping if that's an issue, as well as magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens and dark chocolate. Yes, some chocolate is a good thing to help relax muscles, so that can also help with cramping and with flow. And it's also helpful to eat high iron foods like beans, red meat, and dark chocolate to help prevent anemia. Because if women do have heavier cycles, then that definitely can lead to low iron levels throughout the month. So the first half of the menstrual cycle is called the follicular phase. That is when your body is developing and preparing to release an egg for potential fertilization. So estrogen is the dominant hormone in this first half of the cycle. And that's when women feel much more outgoing and social. If fertilization is to happen, usually being more outgoing and social is a helpful way to make that potentially happen. So during this first half of the cycle, in order to keep estrogen levels balanced, we want to be focusing on eating vegetables from the cruciferous family. So that includes things like broccoli and cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts. All of these vegetables contain something called indole 3-carbinol, which helps with estrogen balance. It also helps to eat calcium-rich foods like tahini. So tahini is a sesame paste that you can find in the natural health section. Fortified almond milk, collard greens, chia seeds, and dairy. Calcium is a very important hormone in helping with estrogen production. It also is helpful to eat healthy fats like wild salmon, coconut, avocado, olives, as well as nuts and seeds, as these fats are really important to contribute to healthy hormone production. And then ground flax is something that's worth mentioning on its own. It helps the body maintain optimal estrogen levels and also provides detoxifying fiber so our body can get rid of what it doesn't need. So from there we move on to the second half of the menstrual cycle, which is called the luteal phase. That part of your cycle is progesterone dominant. So this is the time from after ovulation until either your period comes or until somebody finds out that they're pregnant, and definitely the time when PMS symptoms can be more dominant. So you want to be focusing on foods like lean proteins. That includes chicken, turkey, and fish, as they'll help keep your blood sugar more stable, and more stable blood sugar results in more stable moods. So it helps maintain a mood balance. Fresh herbs can be really useful to add flavor to our food instead of using salt, as the more salt we have, the more likely it is that we'll have water retention. It's also really helpful to consume zinc-rich foods, so things like pumpkin seeds, chickpeas, and raw cacao to help with the progesterone production. Low progesterone is a major cause of PMS, infertility, and menopausal symptoms in my clinical experience. So eating what we can to help maintain that balance is a good idea. And lots of vegetables. Vegetables can help to reduce cravings thanks to the high micronutrient content that they include. So micronutrients are vitamins and minerals. If our body's lacking in something, then that's often when we will have more cravings, and sometimes those cravings will be for not so healthy things. So even for women who are menopausal, it's still really important to focus on these foods that support estrogen and progesterone balance, as it's often an imbalance in those hormones that leads to the hot flashes, night sweats, and mood changes that women can experience even once their cycles are less regular or when they're not happening at all. So when hormonal symptoms are really intense, whether they are menstrual or menopausal related, I have found that in addition to the food, it is useful to use certain herbs to help speed up the rate that the hormones get balanced so that women can feel an improvement more quickly. At the same time though, I do encourage switching to a clean diet most of the time, incorporating exercise and working to manage stress so that in the long run, people aren't needing to rely on a lot of additional support like supplements to keep their hormones balanced. So if you're interested in more clean eating recipes that include some of these foods that I've talked about, you can check out my new cookbook that was recently released for electronic download. I'll post the link for it in the comments below. So for a limited time, it's only $19 and contains 40 recipes that are the most popular ones from the various online programs that I've done earlier this year. So thank you so much for listening. I hope that you found some interesting information in what I've been talking about. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. Thanks again.